For decades, the standard model of education looked like this: students sitting quietly in straight rows, passively absorbing information, while the teacher stands at the blackboard. We often treat school as a place for serious, quiet work, mistakenly reserving play strictly for recess. This creates a divide between enjoying yourself and actually learning. But you can bring the mechanics of play directly into K-12 classrooms. Today, we are going to walk through a step-by-step process to transform a standard, rigid lesson plan into an active, playful learning experience. Engaging students requires high academic rigor paired with profound joy, pushing learners to do hard things they didn't think they could achieve. Step 1 is reviewing your standard lesson plan and shifting your core questions from closed facts to open-ended curiosity. Instead of a rigid prompt like, "What are the phases of the moon?" try asking, "What have you noticed about the moon?" When there is no single correct answer, the stress of being wrong disappears. Students feel comfortable sharing their own different perspectives. Empowering this student-led investigation allows you to seamlessly connect the required curriculum directly to the actual lives and strengths of your class. Using open-ended questions gives students the agency to lead their own academic journey, making them the primary drivers of their own learning. Step 2 focuses on breaking the physical confines of the traditional desk setup by actively incorporating movement into the lesson. You can activate language and vocabulary learning by getting students on their feet. For example, using a technique called milling to music lets them walk around the room and pair up to practice definitions whenever the music stops. You can also break the routine by taking the lesson entirely outside. A standard science investigation becomes an active search mission for local plant specimens. Stepping outside allows them to observe active biology, witnessing exactly how leaves and stems adjust to the sunlight and soil in their specific environment. Breaking the indoor classroom routine offers students the freedom to explore themselves and their boundaries, which helps build resilience in a low-stress environment. Step 3 replaces passive, theoretical worksheets with physical, hands-on design challenges. Take a standard math and physics requirement. Instead of solving equations on paper, students can participate in a model car derby, using cardboard and metal to tinker with their own vehicles. As they roll their designs down an incline, they must calculate the exact velocity and adjust physical weights on the chassis to understand momentum. Abstract mechanical concepts like force and energy make immediate sense when students must physically build the machines themselves. During these projects, collaborative groups naturally test boundaries. They make mistakes and negotiate leadership roles, all without needing constant intervention from the teacher. Embedding academic rigor directly into a physical challenge ensures that concepts like velocity and momentum become tangible tools rather than abstract definitions. Step 4 requires managing the emotional highs and lows of trial and error learning. To do this, you have to intentionally step back and let your students fail. Playful learning is unpredictable. Physical projects will inevitably break, collapse, or fail to operate as intended. As an educator, you must resist the urge to immediately fix the problem for them. Instead, ask guiding questions to prompt the student to rebuild. Working through that active frustration to reach a solution is the mechanical foundation of a growth mindset. To help students support each other through these failures, introduce the ladder of feedback. The ladder of feedback is a tool that guides peer reviews by establishing clear group norms. Comments must be kind, be specific, and be helpful. Embracing the messy, unpredictable emotions of play builds deep resilience. It turns failure from a dead end into a critical tool for learning. By following these steps, you take a passive, lecture-based hour and evolve it into an active, student-led, collaborative challenge. Integrating this level of play does not lower the academic bar. It effectively disguises hard work as a joyful activity. The result is a classroom full of students who are deeply engaged, highly collaborative, and socially interactive. You can implement this playful framework tomorrow. Document your successes, share the results with your peers, and begin building a school-wide culture where students truly thrive.